In amongst these trees, about a century and a half ago, the first shots of the first major action in the U.S. Civil War took place. About 30 miles north of here, however, in Loudoun County, Virginia, another kind of civil war is taking place. Loudoun County, Virginia is one of the fastest growing areas in the United States. In 1960, its population was just under 25,000. But in the last 50 years, it has ballooned to 315,134 people. That is a growth rate of some 1,280%. This unprecedented growth has led to overdevelopment as well as the need for the county to build everything from roads to bridges to libraries to new public schools. Of course, with development here in Loudoun County, Virginia, there's also a growth in the number of schools that are being built, such as the new John Champ High School behind me. When it opens in the fall of 2012, it'll have just about everything a high school would actually need. Just like every other Loudoun County school, however, it will not have a field hockey team. But that's where Meg Dudek, her husband Aaron, and a number of her close friends come in. Potomac Field Hockey now runs programs for about 400 youngsters in and around Loudoun County, Virginia, with an eye towards possibly getting the sport into Loudoun County Public Schools one day. But the fact that they play on one field in amongst a lot of soccer, softball, and baseball players illustrates the difficulty of trying to get a foothold.
Well, I think part of the problem is where the growth in Loudoun County, just on growth, has been so exponential. This is one of the richest counties in the entire country, but I think the county is having a hard time just keeping up with the growth. So any surplus of money is going to build more schools, or hire more teachers, or build more roads. So they have a lot to catch up on, and it's also hard for our Parks and Rec department because the field demand is so high that they don't have the funds to build the fields. So that's a problem also. So it's been harder for us to grow because we don't have as many places to play, and we haven't been around long enough where we don't have our roots as deep in the county.
But that's where Dudek's friends, including some nationally rated umpires, have come in to help.
We really started at the grassroots. I mean, initially it was 25 adults playing pickup, stick toss, and about 150 kids playing 7v7. The league has grown exponentially from that point, and we're to the point now where we're fielding half a dozen fully kitted U19 teams. We've got growth organizations up through the U14 level is actually better than some high school hockey that we see in the area. And this past year, we finally sent I sent the first team to a national tournament. We sent a U14 team to the Disney Junior Field Hockey Showcase. So the opportunity now to show a growth curve associated with hockey in Loudoun County has been really critical to recruiting and bringing in additional athletes into the game.
But even after 6 years of demonstrated interest, there is still resistance to the idea.
The school officials that I've talked to said that there's no real interest in field hockey and that it doesn't bring in gate receipts. One of the things that our older girls have been doing is starting official club teams in their schools, like Woodgrove, Dominion High School, Briarwoods, Broad Run, Heritage. I hope I'm not forgetting one. But they have all been trying to get the sport added as a club sport to generate more interest in the sport, but also to bring an awareness to the other kids who go to school and also to the school officials that they like hockey and they eventually want to see it as a school sport.
It would appear as though the results are coming. Following on from their appearance at the Disney Showcase in early 2012, the Potomac Field Hockey U14 Rapids qualified for the second National Club Championship, a tremendous accomplishment for an area without scholastic field hockey in the public schools.
We are trying to bring more attention to the sport because we've been around for 6 years and people think, oh well, it's just a rec league. Well, we're not just a rec league, and that's one of the reasons why we formed Potomac Field Hockey, so that, you know, we are fulfilling the obligations that those players are looking for to play at a higher level, to play more often, to go different places, you know, play other teams. So in that respect, we can, you know, having gone to national tournaments, we're building our resume, so to speak, and building on the accolades that we've accomplished so far, so that we can say, well, we're not just a rec league, and we are doing some very important things, and to get other people to take notice that there are opportunities out there, and that the girls are looking for those opportunities.
So it's unclear whether or when there's going to be a resolution to this civil war anytime soon. However, in terms of demonstrated interest, Meg Dudek is building herself quite the field hockey army. For topofthecircle.com, this is Al Mattei in Leesburg, Virginia.